Hello everyone. Today we'll be discussing about the concept of character entities. So, the character entities are nothing but the special characters which are used in any of the documents, that is your XHTML document. Okay, special characters are nothing but the characters which we are said to be using in any of the document. For example, you have less than, greater than, um, less than equal to, greater than equal to, or if you are set to be using any of the degree for the temperature, then you are using the concept of character entities in HTML. Sometimes, for example, when you consider a degree, that degree aspect, it is not said to be present on the keyboard. Now you have to use the special symbols in HTML which will help you out in getting that particular character within that document. That can be done through the help of an ampersand symbol. I use an ampersand symbol. I may be using the short forms. Less than means LT, greater than means GT, fraction means frac. Like that, you use the terms and then you are said to be like implementing in the particular document. So let's check with an example how this works out. Okay, so here you have the concept of the HTML document where you are using the character entities. Okay, in the beginning you have HTML head, then in the title you have character entities head closed, then you have the body. In the paragraph you have various sentences. In the paragraph you can check out with the sentences. First one with a white space, pre is nothing but we include with the white space the various things here. Okay, so illustration of character entities is the first line which is being printed. Then you have in the second line you can check out a and symbol GT 70%. It's nothing but greater than 70%. When you are using the symbol greater than 70%, it will be FCD. Then less than, you have fail. Okay, if the fraction and fraction is nothing but the fraction part 1 by 2, it will be considered of 1 and 2. Fraction of 1 and 2 you are set to be considering. For the half of the classmates get very good marks. And the temperature, if I want in any of the statements, like the temperature in Bangalore is 30 degrees Celsius, I want to use the concept of degree, then I will be using and symbol and degree, and that white spaces are being closed here, and the paragraph is closed, body closed, and HTML. Okay, so this is the part of character entity. How do you implement this? You use and symbol and particular smaller short forms. You are using GT for greater than, less than means LT, then you are using for fraction part FRAC, then you use degree for DEG, and ampersand you are using. Like this you can implement for various characters within any of the document. Okay, this is an example on how the output is being run. It is being given here. So in the next session I will be teaching you how to run any of the program. Okay, so it's just simple HTML concept. At home also you can execute the programs in a simple way. You can execute it. Okay, so let's check out the output. What has happened is, first statement is it is printed. The next was we use as greater than. So greater than 70%, it is FCD. Less than 35% is fail. Then you have fraction part 1 by 2. Half of my classmates get very good marks. Now the temperature in Bangalore is 30 degree. So this aspect can be used in any of the HTML documents which are called as the character entities. Okay. Then you will be learning about the horizontal rules. Okay, I want to implement any of the lines in horizontal way. Then I will be using the concept of HR. Okay, horizontal rules are nothing but you are using the concept of HR. So wherever you implement the HR, it will be in the format of HR slash. Each and every line, it will be separated from each other, and a line is being implemented in that particular section. It's a horizontal backup. I want to use a table. In that table I want to implement, or in the paragraph I want to implement a horizontal line. Then I will be using the HR concept. Okay, so HR slash tag is nothing but the horizontal lines which are implemented in any of the text when you are using the HR. Okay, here in the program you can check out, you have horizontal head, title, horizontal rules, head, close, body. In the paragraph you have these statements which are being printed, and at the end you can check out, you have HR slash. Means what? A horizontal line is being implemented after each and every line. Okay, then the paragraph is being closed, body closed, and HTML closed. Okay, Then you have this, as I said, the text output is being printed here, where you have the RNSIT line printed first. Then you have, then you have the, it was founded by chairman, that line is printed. Then Shiv Shankar is our director, then Venkatesha is our principal. Like that, the various lines are being printed in separate lines. Okay, so this is the concept of your horizontal loads. Horizontal lines can be implemented. Okay, then you have the meta element. The meta element, it is nothing but it has no work to do. Only thing is that it will be printing whatever contents are there in the meta format. So every XHTML document, it will be having a meta element. Meta element, it will be having two aspects. One is the title, one is the name, and the content, it will be consisting. Name, whatever you give for any of your document, that it will be specified with the meta keyword. But every HTML programming, XHTML concept, programming or document consists of the meta character. Meta is nothing but meta element, which is nothing but consisting of the name of whatever data you are set to be doing, or name of the it's nothing but title which you are giving for your whole program, that is being considered, and whatever contents is there, that is being considered. So you have author and content, it will be about Divya K, whoever it is there. Okay, so remember, it's an aspect where it doesn't consist of anything. Mainly it consists of the name and the content. It will be having meta element, it will be having just the name and the content, it will be present in that. Okay, so this is the part which you have learned basically in the concept of basics HTML coding concept. You will be learning the basic concepts. Already you have learned about characters, you have learned about paragraphs, you have preserving spaces, you have the font styles you have learned, and in this session you have learned about even breaking a statement, that also you have learned. In this session you have learned about the concept of the character entities you have learned. Then you have about horizontal loops, nothing but horizontal lines you have learned, and the meta element which is there in the XHTML concept, which are said to be important in your programming aspect of XHTML. Okay, in the next session I will execute one or two programs of the XHTML and I will be showing it to you. Okay, thank you.